The future of driving is here, and the news is moving faster than ever. Get ready for a whirlwind tour of the latest in electric vehicles and automotive innovation. We've got the inside scoop on major policy shifts, game-changing tech, and some seriously adorable new rides. You won't want to miss a single second of this. Stick around for all the electric drive updates you need. First up, a significant change is coming to Hawaii's roads that could impact EV drivers nationwide. We're diving into the details of a new regulation that's set to roll out, and it's already sparking debate. What does this mean for EV adoption and the future of clean transportation? Then, get ready to fall in love with a car that looks like it drove straight out of a fairy tale. We're introducing a brand new EV that's incredibly affordable and undeniably cute. Could this be the micromobility solution we've all been waiting for? We're also breaking down a massive battery breakthrough that promises to revolutionize electric car performance and range. This could be the leap forward the industry has been waiting for, potentially changing everything we know about EV capabilities. And finally, we're exploring a hot topic for budget-conscious car buyers. Should you buy a used electric car? We'll break down the pros, the cons, and what you need to know before you make your next automotive decision. Stay tuned for all this and more, right here on Electro Drive News. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Road rules are set for a major shakeup in Hawaii. The state's commitment to a zero-emission future by 2045, aligned with the Paris Agreement, is leading to significant policy changes, particularly concerning electric vehicle usage. For the past 4 years, electric vehicle drivers in Hawaii have enjoyed a special exemption, allowing them to use high-occupancy vehicle (HOV) lanes regardless of the number of passengers. This was a key incentive to encourage the adoption of cleaner transportation methods, a strategy that has seen considerable success. Hawaii's legislative framework, including Act 32 of 2017 and Act 38 of 2015, clearly outlines a strong commitment to reducing greenhouse gas emissions and weaning the state off imported fuels, with transportation being a major focus. To support these goals, the state, along with federal backing, has invested heavily in the EV sector through rebates, grants, tax credits, and infrastructure development. The HOV lane exemption, formalized by Hawaii Administrative Rule, HAR, 191087 in 2021, was a prime example of these supportive measures. HOV lanes are typically designed to encourage carpooling, thereby reducing traffic congestion and emissions. By allowing single-occupant EVs to use these lanes, Hawaii aimed to further incentivize their adoption. However, this well-intentioned policy has inadvertently led to a new problem: increased congestion within the HOV lanes themselves. In-depth traffic monitoring revealed that the very success of the EV incentive program was undermining the original purpose of the HOV lanes, creating a catch-22 situation. As a result, the Hawaii Department of Transportation has announced that this exemption will officially end on September 30, 2025. This change mirrors similar policy shifts occurring in other states, such as Arizona, raising concerns among some officials about the potential impact on long-term EV adoption rates. While the current legislation is expiring, Hawaiian officials have expressed a willingness to reinstate the exemption if federal policies evolve. Congressman Greg Stanton, among others, emphasizes the importance of such incentives in driving both consumer and manufacturer interest in cleaner vehicles, warning that their removal could dampen enthusiasm for EVs and, consequently, slow environmental progress. This policy reversal, while not as drastic as some other traffic regulations, could indeed have significant environmental repercussions, potentially hindering Hawaii's ambitious emission-free future. This policy shift is being closely watched by EV advocates and policymakers across the country, with many concerned about the precedent it sets for other states. But that's not the only electrifying news we have today. Next, get ready for a dose of adorable, as we unveil an EV that's turning heads for its unique design and incredibly low price point. Prepare for cuteness overload with a new electric vehicle that's making waves. This pint-sized EV looks like it's straight out of a beloved children's cartoon, and it comes with an equally delightful price tag, making it a potential game changer in the micromobility market. Geely, the Chinese automotive conglomerate known for owning brands like Volvo, Polestar, and Zeekr, introduced Livian Auto in January 2022 as a dedicated brand for its next-generation electric vehicles featuring battery swap technology. Livian Auto has already amassed over 1,000 patents related to battery swap platforms, stations, and electric vehicles. Now they are set to launch a new model called the Smurf, which starkly contrasts with Livian's usual lineup of SUVs. The Smurf EV is remarkably compact, measuring just 3,100 min length, 1,558 min width, and 1,610 min height. To put this into perspective, it's even smaller than the Fiat 500e, currently the smallest EV sold in the US, which measures 3,632 min long. Livian describes the Smurf's design as fantasy-inspired, with headlights likened to eyes of an elf and playful, elf-like features contributing to its whimsical appearance. The rear end boasts similarly themed taillights, completing its charming aesthetic. Despite its diminutive size, the Livian Smurf EV is packed with Geely's latest automotive technology and software. The interior features a distinctive floating touchscreen infotainment system centrally located, complemented by a smaller display for the driver. Adding to its unique character is a multifunctional magic steering wheel designed to resemble an elf's magic wand. Powering the Smurf will be a single electric motor capable of producing up to 30 kW, approximately 40 horsepower. While final specifications, including range and exact pricing, are yet to be revealed, initial reports from Car News China suggest it will likely be equipped with a 17 kWh battery, offering an estimated range of around 200 km, 124 miles, under the CLTC testing cycle. The most striking aspect, however, is its projected price. With expected costs under 36,000 yuan, which converts to approximately $5,000 USD, the Livian Smurf is poised to compete directly with other ultra-low-cost EVs in China, such as the SAIC GM Wuling Hongguang Mini EV and the new Bastoon Pony. Livian has indicated that the Smurf will be available soon, though a specific launch date has not yet been announced. This ultra-affordable and undeniably adorable EV could represent a significant step in making electric mobility accessible to a broader audience. This tiny, affordable EV is already generating buzz for its unique design and budget-friendly price point. But the innovation doesn't stop at cute and cheap. We're now going to explore a battery breakthrough that could fundamentally change the performance and range of electric cars. A groundbreaking development in battery technology could soon redefine electric vehicle capabilities. Researchers have announced a significant leap forward, potentially doubling the energy density of current leading EV batteries and paving the way for longer ranges and faster charging. Researchers at Tianjin University in China have reportedly achieved a major breakthrough in lithium battery technology, developing a new electrolyte that could dramatically enhance the performance of electric vehicles. This innovation promises to more than double the energy density of even Tesla's most advanced batteries. Energy density, which measures how much energy a battery can store relative to its size and weight, is a critical factor for EVs, directly influencing their driving range and overall efficiency. Current top-tier Tesla batteries offer an energy density of approximately 300 watt-hours per kilogram, Wh/kg. In contrast, the new battery developed by the Tianjin University team boasts an energy density exceeding 600 Wh/kg. Higher energy density translates to smaller, lighter batteries, which can significantly improve a vehicle's range and performance without increasing its footprint or weight. The core of this advancement lies in overcoming a fundamental limitation of conventional lithium batteries, the liquid electrolyte. In existing batteries, lithium ions travel through this electrolyte, but they can become clogged as they group together, forming rigid structures that impede ion movement, thereby limiting the battery's efficiency, stability, and overall performance. The researchers detailed their solution in the journal Nature, describing a novel electrolyte design characterized by a more disorganized structure. This disorganization allows lithium ions to move more freely, reducing internal resistance and enhancing performance. The research paper states, the delocalized electrolyte design overcomes the intrinsic constraints of conventional electrolytes by inducing a highly disordered solvation microenvironment, effectively reducing dynamic barriers, stabilizing interphases, and offering substantial potential for transformative advances in battery performance. During testing, the new battery achieved an impressive energy density of 604.2 Wh/kg. Crucially, it maintains stability for over 100 charging and discharging cycles. Furthermore, the electrolyte proved to be non-flammable and operated reliably in temperatures as low as degrees C without freezing. While this development is currently a proof of concept and not yet ready for mass production, its implications are enormous. If successfully scaled, this technology could lead to electric vehicles with substantially greater range and reduced charging times. Beyond automotive applications, this breakthrough could also revolutionize energy storage for renewable power grids and lead to safer, higher-capacity batteries for a wide array of consumer electronics. This development could be a pivotal moment for EV technology, promising to address key consumer concerns about range and charging. Now that we've covered the future of batteries, let's talk about the present reality for car buyers. We're turning our attention to the used car market and asking, is now the right time to buy a used electric vehicle? Navigating the used car market for electric vehicles presents a compelling opportunity for savvy buyers. As the new EV market adjusts to policy shifts, the pre-owned EV sector is emerging as a source of affordable, feature-rich, and environmentally friendly transportation. The market for new electric vehicles has experienced a slowdown recently, a trend expected to continue as manufacturers and consumers adapt to significant changes in federal policies concerning clean vehicles. The potential phasing out of federal tax credits, which have made EVs more accessible, and the reduction or termination of incentives for manufacturers are key factors influencing this shift. However, this cooling of the new car market creates a golden opportunity for those in the market for affordable, late-model used cars and trucks. Used electric vehicles, in particular, are well-positioned to meet these needs, offering fuel efficiency, advanced features, lower maintenance costs, and increasingly attractive pricing. According to industry insights, used EVs currently represent about 2% of the total used car market, a figure projected to grow significantly in the coming years. This expansion is expected to lead to a surplus of pre-owned EVs, driving down prices even for previously high-end luxury and performance models. A primary driver of this influx is the leasing market. Since 2022, when EV leasing rates were notably low, over half of all new EVs have been leased, with this figure exceeding 66% in the past year alone. This trend suggests a substantial number of off-lease EVs will enter the used market starting in 2026. The appeal of used EVs is amplified by the rising cost of new EVs as federal tax credit eligibility diminishes. Buying a used EV can offer significant savings compared to a new model. Furthermore, used EVs generally exhibit better condition than comparable gasoline-powered cars due to their simpler mechanical design. EVs have fewer moving parts, reducing the likelihood of breakdowns. Major battery components are typically covered by an 8 to 10-year warranty, and certified pre-owned programs offer additional peace of mind with extended coverage, favorable financing, and services like roadside assistance. Data suggests used EVs often have fewer miles than their gasoline counterparts of the same age, indicating less wear on components like brakes, tires, and suspension. This is partly due to their more limited range, which often results in less overall usage. Maintenance is another significant advantage. EVs require considerably less routine maintenance than internal combustion engine vehicles. For example, the Ford Mustang Mach-E's estimated maintenance cost over 5 years is about half that of a comparable gasoline SUV, with EVs eliminating the need for oil changes, spark plug replacements, and complex transmission servicing. Regenerative braking systems also extend the life of brake pads and shoes. Driving dynamics are also enhanced. EVs offer a smoother, quieter ride with less vibration. The immediate torque delivery from electric motors provides brisk acceleration, often surpassing that of gasoline cars with similar power ratings. Environmentally, EVs produce zero tailpipe emissions. Even when accounting for manufacturing emissions and electricity generation, studies indicate EVs have a lower lifetime carbon footprint than gasoline cars, especially when powered by renewable energy sources. Some states still offer HOV lane access for single-occupant EVs, though this benefit is set to expire nationally in September 2025 without renewed congressional action. While bargains exist, particularly for earlier models with shorter ranges, buyers should be aware of potential battery degradation. Newer models, however, benefit from improved battery management and cooling systems, leading to slower degradation rates. Battery warranties, typically 8 years or 100,000 miles, often cover degradation down to 70% or 75% of original capacity. Potential drawbacks include charging infrastructure requirements, the possibility of outdated technology and infotainment systems, and battery performance variability, particularly in older models or those exposed to extreme heat. However, with careful consideration of battery health and charging needs, a used EV can be a cost-effective, environmentally sound, and enjoyable transportation choice. This analysis highlights the growing appeal of the used EV market, offering tangible benefits for budget-conscious and environmentally aware consumers. And that wraps up our look at the used EV market. Join us next time for more groundbreaking news and insights from the world of electric vehicles. Hawaii's HOV lane exemption for EVs is ending, a major policy shift. Get ready for the adorable and ultra-affordable Livian Smurf EV, priced around $5,000. A battery breakthrough promises to double EV energy density, enhancing range and performance. Buying a used electric car offers significant savings and lower maintenance, but consider battery health and charging. That's all for today on ElectroDrive News. If you found this episode informative, please give us a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more cutting-edge EV updates, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and follow us on all our social media channels to stay connected. Thanks for watching.